The next part of our presentation, we'll turn it back over to Ken Ritucci to present the Chairman's Award. Recipients of the Chairman's Award each year are chosen by the Chairman of the Board to recognize folks for their outstanding contributions to CALLERLAB, to square dancing, or to the Chairman. The choice for this award is completely up to the Chairman. So I invite back Mr. Ken Ritucci to present this year's Chairman's Award.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, this is the fun part. You only get to do it once or twice. And so you think long and hard of people or groups or organizations that have done excellent things. And this award is not given to anyone who's done anything for me personally. It's rightfully deserved for organizations that have done stuff for our entire activity. Today, I'm excited and honored to be able to award two organizations that, in my opinion, have done so much for our activity. Our award winners are organizations that have had to endure trial and tribulations during their early years. Both organizations had their beginnings in the late 70s and early 80s. These organizations not only had to put up with prejudice within our society, but also within our own activity. While one organization began a few years before the other, both would not be complete until they actually had each other to rely upon. These organizations have had to endure a great deal during their formative years, but like CALLERLAB itself, they have endured and prospered into the fine establishments that they are. While shunned in their early years by many dancers, they now epitomize the very essence of quality square dancing so many clubs and dancers envy. Nowadays, they have become a symbol of strong dancing and professionalism. It is now the norm to dance to their callers and their clubs. Many members of the Gay Callers Association, otherwise known as GCA, have become strong leaders in our activity, and many members of the GCA are members of CALLERLAB. The beauty of our activity is that we have evolved beyond such animosity, and because of that, our activity is in a better position because of these two great organizations. I couldn't think of any finer entities than these who so deserve this award. It gives me great pleasure to present the CALLERLAB Chairman's Award to two outstanding organizations, the International Association of Gay and Lesbian Square Dance Clubs, otherwise known as IAGSDC. I believe their president, Ed Ziegler, is with us today, and the Gay Callers Association, GCA, and I believe Ed McAtee is there. Congratulations to fine organizations so richly deserved.
Thank you, Ken.
Wow. Ken. Yes. Hi, Ed.
Hi.
Somebody speak.
Okay, I'll go first. Thank you, Ken. It's a pleasure to be here. This is the first time the IAGSDC has been invited to CALLERLAB, and I appreciate the invitation. Just a real quick information as far as who the IAGSDC is, who hasn't actually isn't familiar with it. It stands for the International Association of Gay Square Dance Clubs. We are a 501c4. We were formed in 1983 as an LGBTQ star organization, which stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, equestrian, intersex, and with their friends. Our mission is to promote modern Western square dancing, enhance the image of LGBTQ star people, especially in the international square dance community, and to provide an opportunity for social and dancing interchange. To be a member of the IAGSDC, the clubs would have to follow CALLERLAB. That's one of our definite criteria. You have to be a non-collar run club and be open and supportive of all LGBTQ star people, and straight people are welcome to. We currently have member clubs in the US, Canada, and Japan, and the GCA is actually an associate member of the IAGSDC, and we provide space for them for both their annual convention, annual caller school, as well as their annual membership meeting. Our next convention is actually scheduled for Houston over July 4th weekend. That is currently under negotiation consideration. We're not sure if that's going to happen. The following one will actually be in 2022, Minneapolis, Minnesota, followed by Ottawa, Ontario, and then Durham, North Carolina. Of course, we were all hit with COVID and canceled 2020. We did do a virtual convention where we offered opening ceremonies, several virtual dancing sessions, and closing ceremonies to try and make up for not having a convention. And then over this time, we've had a monthly Zoom call that a lot of our clubs have been attending concerning questions as far as maintaining the club and issues for restarting. We do have a sister foundation called All Join Hands, which is a nonprofit 501c3 that has been soliciting donations to help out both clubs maintain financially while they're shut down, as well as to provide funding so we can all get back to the activity we all know and love. The monthly call gives everybody a chance to share some ideas and work together. The last several of our monthly calls has actually been over discussing a lot of around social square dancing or social square dance, SSD. Several clubbers are actually considering using it to restart. Some of the clubs have expressed concern using SSD as it's not quite a CALLERLAB approved. So hopefully we will get some word on that soon. And then we've also been referencing the CALLERLAB knowledge base quite a bit in our discussions. And the 2022 convention is strongly considering having an SSD call instead of a mainstream hall for next year.
Thank you, Ed. That's great news. Thank you.
Ed, I think I would agree, and you would agree that they caught us speechless. Thank you, Ken.
It's well deserved, Ed. It's all you. It's all you.
No, it takes a village. So I am Ed McAtee and the current president of the Gay Callers Association, fondly known as the GCA. And I can't even stress this sentence more. I prepared this remark ahead of time, and I mean it even more, that on behalf of the GCA, I want to express our appreciation of support shown for our members by past, present, and future CALLERLAB conventions, and especially all of you, and to our outgoing chairman. The GCA is an international organization of callers, regardless of personal orientation, who call for, support, and promote LGBTQ square dance activities. The GCA is open to all callers, and I encourage you to become a member for a nominal fee membership or even for a lifetime membership, so we don't have to bug you every year for membership. The GCA is over 30 years old and proud to be an associate member of CALLERLAB. We make up almost 10% of all CALLERLAB members, and this year in the time of COVID, we total 119 members from the USA, Canada, Germany, Japan, Australia, the Czech Republic, and Switzerland. And many of us are now currently calling over Zoom as we await the time that is safe to meet again, and we're keeping dancers up on things. We have recently incorporated in the state of California and are a 503 organization, 503C. The GC members serve as chairs and vice chairs of many CALLERLAB committees, members of the Board of Governors, and several and current past chairs of CALLERLAB. We are proud to say that Harlan Kerr, one of our founding members of the GCA, will become chairman of the board as of this meeting. The GCA's services and goals include an annual caller school that is recognized by CALLERLAB as one of the most affordable in the country, often staffed by CALLERLAB accredited coaches who present a rigorous curriculum of topics, and everyone is welcome to register. This caller school precedes our annual convention every year. We support a professional journal named The Call Sheet that contains a wide range of relevant topics that benefit both newer and experienced callers, with many regular contributions from CALLERLAB luminaries. Your contributions are always welcome, and Alan Hurst, our more than capable editor who is on the call with us today, will take any contributions you have that you think of interest. We also support Caller School scholarships and support and mentoring of our new callers. And for more information, you can always check up our website at www.gaycallers.org. And thank you again, Ken. And on behalf of Ed Ziegler and all of us, thank you.
Thank you. Well deserved.